You know, we're going to have retreats here, so we're going to have a chapel that White Klong's working on. A good friend of ours, Jeff Voza, is going to help us with the energy of the property and figure out where would be the good energy for the property. And we're developing a campsite, including a hand pumped water, so that, and then we're going to have some cabins associated around the property for people to stay at, so they can experience a quiet and somewhat remote life when they're here visiting and have it comfortable. So we're hopefully going to have maybe 3 cabins and possibly about 3 campsites that will be developed to be, you know, with tables and all of that. Yeah, one of the things I do want to talk about is, you know, when woofers come out here, we are remote. There's not a lot to do. It's not like there's big theaters or restaurants to eat at or ball games to go to or any of that. It's very, the fun you have, you sort of have to develop yourself. And so we've got croquet and horseshoes. We've developed the volleyball, which actually really is fun when we have parties, because we like to have about 3 or 4 big parties a year. We try and have a fire once a weekend when we can. Right now this is great because it's wet. Of course, after it dries out we can't. We have a gazebo so we can sit outside when the mosquitoes get bad, and for part of the summer they're pretty bad. And barbecues. We have bicycles then to ride out either into town, which is like 5 miles, or we have logging roads that go up just right. You can ride from here and basically not even hit a highway. You can ride off the property down the ranch road, and then go up Crane Creek Road and ride bicycles and sort of in a really beautiful environment. And beautiful as well as very remote, so there's not a lot of people. A lot of people. You can drive out, like go out to Lulu Lake, go swimming or something like that. You can do that and see very few people. So it's so we try and maintain as much recreation opportunities here, or as some woofers called it, our leisure sports. You know, which is great. And so this is our first year for animals. Our first animals on the property were sheep. We've got 7 lambs this year, and this is somewhat of a trying time because we're trying to figure out how to bless the animals before we butcher them. I mean, we're very sensitive to life and to energy and to being, I guess, on Earth, and to make a decision to take an animal's life for our own nutrition, it's a tough one. It's easier to buy a hamburger at the store and not really think much about it, but when you are raising these things, we have 3 of them that are going to be butchered probably in about a week. One thing I am learning now that this is a real life thing, right? And it's going to give its life so that I might be nourished, and it's a little bit of an eye-opening thing, because these are, they're animals. They're here. They have feelings. They have, they're here enjoying life. Health is what we're looking at. Health, serenity, and just positive feelings, and of course, service to others.